Welcome to Ordinary to Badass, episode number 351. Day 11 of 12. We are almost there, almost to day 12. I can only imagine that you are feeling so confident right now. After going through the past 10 days and seeing all of the things that you've done, seeing all of the things that you've overcome, that is badass. So keep writing it down, keep going through the process. This is so important so you can look back on your journal prompts on times where you're feeling doubt or insecure or uncertain. You can go back through and be like, oh, yeah, I did it then. I can do it now. So stick with me. And if you are loving the 12 Days of Badassery, please just share it with a friend. Send them the link from the episode or even just like a screenshot. If you don't know how to do the link stuff, send them a screenshot and say, hey, you got to check out this podcast. Every little time you share it or leave a review on Apple, iTunes, it helps the podcast out. Now, you hear my dogs in the background. This is what happens when you leave a puppy and a grown dog in the room with you when you're creating a podcast. So bear with me. But they're so cute. I can't kick them out, right? Anyway, whenever you leave a review on iTunes, it helps the show grow. It helps other badasses just like you to find the show. Okay, let's get to it.
Be confident, be bold, be authentic, but don't forget to take action. This is Ordinary to Badass, where our stories empower women to step into the spotlight of their own lives and pursue what they're truly passionate about. It's time to step into the arena and become more than just extraordinary. It's time to become a badass with your host, Marie Sonneman.
Welcome to Ordinary to Badass. Whether you're ordinary or badass, I am so glad you're here. Today is day 11, almost to day 12, and we are going to talk all about encouraging others, lifting other people up. Now, that is so badass, and it's so important to help other people along and to lift them up and show them the way. Just encourage them. Be like, you got this, or you're doing so good. Give them compliments when they're doing something right. I feel like it's often saw as like competition, encouraging others. Say you're at work and you encourage somebody else, then it's like, oh, that's my competition. I don't want to encourage them too much. I don't want them to be so much better than me. Or just in life, right? Sometimes women won't help other women because they want to get ahead themselves or they feel like it's a competition between them. Not the case. And my guess is you're listening to the Ordinary to Badass podcast, so that's not you anyway. We are all about encouraging and coming together and lifting each other up. And it is so powerful when you do that for other people. That's the puppy. My apologies. Okay. So if you're in your head, the best thing you can do is help somebody else. And I think we forget this. We think like, poor pitiful me, my life is so hard. Everybody else has it easy. We don't see the behind the scenes of what's going on for them. So we only focus on ourselves. But if you go out and you help somebody else, then it's like, oh yeah, I'm not the only one with problems. I'm not the only one struggling. Other people do have it worse than me. Sometimes it's just putting it into perspective, right? When you help other people, there is a ripple effect. It's kind of like when you throw a rock into a pond and you see the ripples going outwards. That's the same. You might not see it, or you might not even see it right away. But big picture, long term, hopefully you'll see it. And think of how you feel when somebody encourages you, when somebody tells you what a good job you did. How does that make you feel? Chances are it makes you feel good, right? So people need your encouragement. So an example of when other people's encouragement helped me was for promoting. I was a detective at the time and everybody kept saying, oh, you should be a detective sergeant. You should be a detective sergeant. And so I did it. I went through the testing process and became a detective sergeant. I had never seen myself in that light. I always saw myself as a silent leader, but not being an actual leader. right? Or somebody with that title that would be a leader. That's just not what I saw for myself. But it was other people seeing the work I was doing, seeing the stuff, and they kept being like, oh, you got to promote, you got to test, you got to do this. And so that helped me along the way. Otherwise, I don't think I saw it for myself. And I probably wouldn't have done it. So your encouragement can go so far. It can help people see things in themselves that they can't see on their own. So now I want you to look in. What are times that you helped other people? Maybe you're going through the grocery store and somebody couldn't pay their bill, and so you paid it for them. Or you gave something to a homeless person on the side of the street. Maybe you had a friend that was going through a tough time and you really were there for them, supported them, encouraged them. Or like we talked about, it could be a coworker and you're encouraging them that they're doing a good job or that they should seek a promotion. Write these things down. Anytime that you have helped somebody, anytime that you have encouraged somebody, that you've been somebody's cheerleader, write it down. What is a time when you helped somebody else, but it made you feel good? Write that down. Like, yeah, it made you feel good, but usually it made you feel good because you did something good. Maybe there was a time where a friend or a coworker was too afraid to do something and you cheered them on and then they were able to do it. That's worth noting. Have you ever volunteered somewhere? If so, put that on the list. I don't care if it was for your kid's school, for the PTA, whatever. If you have volunteered, that is encouraging, that is helping someone else, helping an organization, put that down. Anything where you lifted somebody else up in any way. I think the more we help other people, the more we help ourselves, the more we help our world, our communities. We have to extend the olive branch to other people. And I know that you know this, but write it down because that really does make you a badass. If you are doing things that other people are not willing to do, which is helping other people, encouraging other people, that is so badass. Okay, I keep trying to stop and pause while the puppy is making a ton of noises back here. It sounds like a paper bag probably is like being ruffled or crunched up. So I'm sorry. And of course, on cue, she stopped. But we're just going to power through this. And I'm sorry for the annoying background noise. So keep helping other people around you as you do it more and more. Write those down, like in the future. Write everything down from the past. And then in the future, when you help somebody, write it down. Just as a reminder that you are a good person, that you are a badass, that you're not scared or intimidated that somebody's going to be better than you. You are helping I was going to say make the world a better place, which is true, but it sounds a little corny, right? But even just your community, your workplace, the people around you, you're help making it better when you are lifting other people up. With that, we'll end the show. To all the badass women out there staying in the arena, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, own it and get after it.
Now that you've listened to this episode of Ordinary to Badass, we want to hear from you. Go to our website, ordinarytobadass.com/podcast, and submit your own experience on how you took your life from ordinary to badass and get the chance to be on a future spotlight episode of the show. That's ordinarytobadass.com/podcast. While you're waiting for the next episode of the show, wipe off the sweat, dust off the dirt, and get back in the arena.